Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Please put hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Thank you guys so much once again. Today we're talking about why manifestation isn't just about going and putting things on a vision board. All right. And again, if you're watching elsewhere, please go ahead and let me know where you guys are tuning in from too. Here is an unpopular manifesting opinion. Manifesting money isn't about vision boards. Like I said, I mean, you can clip out the dream car. You can clip out the dream man, the dream car, the dream business. I'm not trying to shit on, putting things on vision boards and taking glue and cutting out things from magazines and putting them on a vision board and building your dream life. I'm not shitting on that by any means, but like what I believe people are missing is the transmutation aspect, the alchemizing aspect of what was already there. All right. It's about healing your generational trauma that is stored in your lower chakras. All right. So you can hold the energy of wealth. All right. And this is something that I had to work through so many times on my own, myself. I had to work through this so many times, and it's hard. It's hard, especially if you are an entrepreneur, especially if you're a woman entrepreneur, especially if you're a woman entrepreneur of color. This is hard because a lot of things have been stacked against us. I'll be honest. So if you are one of those people that is struggling to heal that generational trauma around wealth, and if you've been in these situations if you've been in these situations where you feel like you can manifest, you felt like you may have already manifested, or you feel like you can't always manifest, or you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. That is certainly because there is something already there. There is a limiting belief that was already there that was most likely embedded in you. All right. This is what is going to move the needle for you when cutting out dream car pictures doesn't work. And this is what's going to actually work for you. Okay. You need to stop asking the universe, and you need to start embodying who you need to be. The universe understands frequency. Okay. I'm going to repeat that again. The universe understands frequency. It doesn't understand what it asks, what you put out there. All right. It understands embodiment and understands frequency. And that was something that I didn't get either. I didn't get that of like, okay, let me put that out there. Let me put this out here. Let me just, do all of these, do all the things, right? Do all the things. But I couldn't understand why I wasn't getting anything. And it was because I wasn't embodying who I wanted to be. I wasn't being that person that had that car. I wasn't being that person that had the home. I wasn't being that person that had all of these things, right? I wasn't being that person that had the dream clients. Okay, so you need to start embodying. Stand like somebody who owns 100K and lives rent-free in your body. All right, and here's something I'm going to actually share with you guys. I actually do wear something that says wealth frequency to the universe. right? I wear something all the time that embodies wealth frequency. So I like to wear a piece of jewelry on my wrist on my finger every day that embodies wealth frequency to me. And there's a lot of things that I like to do, but having like a piece of jewelry or something like that, or like a bracelet, things like that, that can, and you can put a thought into a piece of jewelry and say, okay, this is my money jewelry, right? And I feel like, and I know I'm going to talk both sides out of my head or out of my mouth right here, but I feel like that would be a very good start for a lot of people. But I don't want you to hold on to it, because here's the thing. If you guys follow Bashar, or Daryl Anka on YouTube, Gaia, wherever you find them. If you don't know who it is, Bashar is an entity. So a man named Daryl Anka channels an entity, an alien named Bashar, who comes down to this planet and is here to raise the frequency of humanity. It's very interesting stuff. He would probably call what I just said a permission slip, and it's a permission slip. He calls a lot of things permission slips in the spiritual realm, permission slips. So, but I don't want you to hold. So when I say like maybe wear something, right? Yes, do it in the beginning, but don't hold on to that, right? Don't hold on to it, because as you raise your frequency, you're going to keep you're going to not need these things. There's going to be things that you don't need anymore. All right, so start embodying. I need you to start clearing the financial inheritance that you have. And some of you may actually have a physical financial inheritance, which is great. But I want you to start identifying a money story that you've had in your past. I am actually going to be holding a masterclass on November 29th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Zoom. If you guys want to, and the masterclass is completely free, go to the link in the description box or in the caption. You'll be able to register, okay? And we're going to be talking about how to heal that, how to identify all these money stories that weren't yours, okay? There's a lot of beliefs that people carry that aren't theirs, and that I want to share with you, all right? So that is important that is actually important to see and learn and build upon. Clear and build upon it. Perform a cord cutting ritual. I'm going to show you in that masterclass. I will be showing you a simple ritual that you can use every single day, that I use every single day, that I use. But there's a ton of other cord cutting rituals that you can use. If you have a simple one, you can use. Go ahead, do that. If you know cord cutting rituals, if you know one, if you're a witch, if you're a spiritual person yourself that knows a lot of cord cutting rituals, simply just do that. You can't manifest new money while holding on to old energy. That's what I've learned. Build your energetic container. You can charge your crystals with wealth codes for space. I like to charge my chakras in meditation. So you can do this with crystals. Crystals, that's another thing that I feel like a lot of people hold on to. I used to be one of those people that had all the crystals. I had all the things. Listen, and I don't have an issue with crystals. I don't have an issue with crystals at all. I really don't. I don't have an issue with crystals. I have an issue with people holding on to things that don't really serve them anymore. if you feel like a crystal will serve you and you use it every day and it really helps you, again, Bashar will call that a permission slip. Bashar will call that a permission slip. They are permission slips, okay, at this point. At that point, I do really feel like it's a permission slip. You don't really need them, okay? Just like you don't need the jewelry. The jewelry, I mean, some of the jewelry I wear is actually sentimental to me, so that's why I wear it. But you don't need to. Okay, you don't need to wear it for wealth. You need to just embody it, right? Practice receiving small amounts, whether it's $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever currency that you go off of in your country. Get it in small amounts and be thankful for it, and practice receiving it without apology, without panic. All right, that was a big one for me to learn when I started going on TikTok, live on TikTok. I started receiving all these roses. I was like, wait a minute, why are you giving me roses? I was like, wait a minute, why are you giving me roses? Thank you. And that, I didn't know how to say thank you. I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't have to do that. I realized I was like pushing money away from me. Instead of having and being in the space to receive, which, by the way, receiving energy, sacral chakra energy, which I would say about 90 to 95% of the women that I work with, that I read chakras for, that I generally see out there, like they have a blocked sacral chakra, having trouble receiving energy, right? So being in the space to receiving. True manifesting isn't about attracting what you want. It's all about becoming who you need to be to hold it. It's a mirror, right? It's mirroring energy. All right. You need to be the mirror of what you want to see. And I actually will be talking about this in my masterclass. So if you're ready to stop struggling with money energy, if you have the fear of success, you feel guilty charging, you sense an invisible block around money, this masterclass is definitely for you. We're going to identify generational trauma around money in your root chakra, release ancestral financial patterns using soul somatic alchemy, and reprogram your energy to attract wealth. This isn't just like another money mindset masterclass. It's energetic alchemy. And I'm going to give you a powerful process to transmute scarcity into magnetic abundance. And I'm going to tell you about the time I manifested a car, too. I'm going to tell you at the time that I manifested a car. I'm going to tell you at the time, like all the times I manifested things like out of thin air. All right. So you need to stop carrying your ancestors' financial burden and give way to become the clear channel of wealth. If this sounds good to you, and of course, I'm going to take questions as well right now. I'm also going to take questions if you have any. Do you know Hindi? I don't know Hindi. I don't know Hindi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to break the bad news. I actually only know English. My family is from South India. My family's from South India, so yes, they know Telugu. They know Telugu, the Telugu Kannada dialect in Bangalore. The Telugu Kannada dialect in Bangalore. So, and no, I don't really, I kind of speak it, but I don't speak it. I understand a lot of it. And I understand a little bit of Kannada too. I'm actually in this, this is a little bit off topic, but I'm actually in this health club, this health program where they actually, it's full, they speak full Kannada in it. So I kind of had to learn Kannada to be a part of it. And just so you know, the sacral chakra, savasana, that is the Sanskrit. That's the Sanskrit word for sacral chakra. that's also embodiment energy. That is also divine feminine energy and ego. Your ego lies in those chakras, just so you know. And happy Thursday, everybody. All right. So if you guys want the link to the masterclass, again, I'm going to be holding it next week. Going to be holding that masterclass next week. And we are going to be talking about how to clear generational trauma around money. All right. Thank you guys. Hello. And that is the link to my masterclass to register. Thank you guys so much for tuning. And of course, let me know where you're tuning in from. I know there's several people here live today. Nice to see everybody here. By the way, who is a business owner here? This is a great masterclass for any business owner here. And I work primarily with a lot of my one-on-one clients are actually business owners too. They are business owners as well. My private one-on-one coaching clients, there are business owners. So if you are a business owner and you need that help and you want that help, I actually work with not just healing the business owner, alchemizing, sorry, I shouldn't say the word healing, alchemizing, transmuting a lot of that energy in their body, in their chakras, so they can become the best CEO, executive, entrepreneur, founder that they need to be, to clear that channel, to become that clear channel so they can make the best decisions in their business and in their, and really in their life too, because of course it floods out in their life, but creating the best possible reality. And what I do is I go through each chakra. Each chakra represents a different part of your business. So root chakra represents your foundation. It's your income levels, your income streams, revenue, all of those things. Your sacral represents your offerings, your creativity, how creative and how you stand out, basically. It's also your emotional chakra too. I call the sacral the emotional chakra, how well you're transmuting all those emotions that you have in your business, both positive and negative. Sacral represents sales, confidence really in sales, confidence in your business and in sales. Your your heart chakra represents the love you have for yourself, and your clients, and how well you're pouring into yourself as an entrepreneur. The heart chakra, right? What you're pouring into yourself, what boundaries you're setting, what does a contract look like when you're setting it? How well are you sticking to those boundaries? Throat chakra, communication and marketing. This is the chakra I work on the most with the business owners. I work on communications, I work on a lot of, I've been in the marketing communications field for the last 13, 14 years now. I can't believe it's been that long, 14 years. I've been in communications and marketing for the last 14 years. And this is the area that I work with so many business owners on. It's how you can use the throat chakra to create your own voice, to make things happen in your own voice, whether it's creating content, whether it's, putting what you want to put out there. So creating content for social media, or, posting a flyer in your local church or wherever you want to post it, or just speaking at an event. I work with your throat chakra. I help you get rid of all those fears that you have. A lot of people seem to have a fear of going live and showing up on social media, and that's the part that I work with the most. So going live, I actually had a client. I had a client. I actually had a client that I worked with. She went after clearing her throat chakra, after clearing it, alchemizing her throat chakra, and working with her throat chakra for a good 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and then coming up with the strategy after that, she ended up going live every single day. Her business is now successful. She's written 3 books since then. She's written 3 books. I'm actually acknowledged in one of her books. Love it, love it, love it. Go read the butterfly, bees and white balloons. I think that's the book. I'm acknowledged in it, and it's a great book, by the way. Great book. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. She's also held a retreat since then as well. She's had wonderful wins. Every single one of my clients has had wins ever since. Had wins and keep getting wins. Like, this is what I do for people. Like, once they cleared, like, they come to me, they clear their energy with me. They keep getting win after win after win. One of my clients, while she was working with me, when she was working with me, she ended up manifesting $10,000 in bonds. And then she ended up just manifesting a paid call with a client, right? Like within 2 weeks. Like, this is what happens when that energy moves. It moves fast with me. All right. So anyways, free masterclass coming up. If you guys do really want to talk shop with me, send me a DM, message me, email me. I should have all of that information there. And if not, I know with YouTube's a little bit more difficult. So maybe write a comment about if you want to work with me. I'll just send you that information as well. All right. I think I'm done for the day right now. So take care. Take care. Tomorrow I'll probably be going live again. Maybe not. I'm on LinkedIn right now, but I don't go live on LinkedIn for my channel messages. I'm gonna be switching up my YouTube again. So switching up my live shows again. So instead of chakra readings, we're doing channeled messages now. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm still going to be doing chakra readings. I'm still going to be doing cleared mini clearings with people. It's just not going to be how it was. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great, wonderful day. Check out the masterclass. Yeah, I look forward to seeing all of you in there. Okay. We're going to have fun. Take very good care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.